Welcome to another episode of Barefoot Travels. So as you saw last week, we've decided to take the path less traveled and come down the inside of Great Exuma Island, or the bank side. It's been a little bit shallow, but it's definitely been a bit of an adventure. So this week's episode, we continue our way south, down the inside, and make our way towards the Ragged Islands.
'Cause I am a barefoot man, barefoot to make my stand. I bare my soles for all the world to see, yeah. I am a barefoot man, feet planted firmly in the sand. Bare your souls, come along with me. Lose your shoes, lose your blues, come along with me.
So as with anything, as we are making our way, Davy always does different engine checks throughout the process, just to make sure everything is running smoothly. We have topped up 10 gallons of diesel today. Tank is nice and full. We only use about a gallon an hour, so it really doesn't burn that much. And Davy's back in the hole. What are you working on in there?
Hey guys. What am I working on? So this engine, we've had a little bit of problems. Not problems, it starts pretty much every time, but a little bit slow starting on the starter motor. I wasn't sure if it was the starter motor or if it was just your typical everyday diesel engine. It's always the earth. That goes with most marine things, actually. It's normally the earth that's wrong. So I've cleaned up the earth connections here on the motor, and we've just tested the starter motor is now working. But I'd like to try and get my tacho going, because the tacho hasn't been working on the starboard side for a long time. And so I'm just going through all the different little connections now, opening them up, cleaning them up, using Corrosion X as an inhibitor and a cleaner, and putting everything back together. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I'll let you know if the tacho works in a bit.
Not too bad to be working in there when your view is this beautiful when you come back out. Okay, it's not the greatest angle looking at the iPad this way, but this is one of the narrowest parts that we're gonna have to go through. So you can see on there, some of those depths are like 3, 1s, but it is a high tide, and we do have a really high tide. So hopefully we don't have any issues going through there. I think we're gonna nominate Carl to go first because he has the shallowest draft. What do you reckon?
Alright, here we go. Bit of shallowness. It's not our turn to lead today. Carl's taking the lead. He is actually the shallowest draft as well by a couple of inches. So see how this goes.
Should be pretty.
Should be pretty. Oh, and you're keeping an eye out for shallows as well, baby.
Yeah. So are you following the route that I made on Navionics?
Not a chance. Not even close to it. Navionics would definitely not allow us to go this way. So this is when you show true trust in your brotherhood here. Carl is leading the way. I'm coming up behind you, looking at the depth sounder.
What depth is it now?
We are still in about 7.5 to 8 feet of water, so.
That's alright.
Yeah.
We've done worse than that.
We've done a lot. Well, this isn't bad at all. It's just what's ahead of it. Anyway, stand by.
All the little ducks in a row. Again, maybe that's why people don't do this side of the island very often. You have to clench a little. So we've had to abort step plan 1. We're gonna try to cross at a different point.
I'm not deviating by much, but I've got a different course that'll take us pretty close to Carl. It's not going to take us much to get around a different course.
Yeah, I'm back into 670 water.
We were in what, about 4.5 feet?
4?
Really? And the problem with today as well is it's slightly cloudy out here. So the clouds are kind of screwing up the vision on the water. because you get dark spots on the water from the clouds, so it's deceiving whether or not it's a sandbar or, yeah, it's all fun and games. So coming up ahead here, there's 2 shallow spots on either side, and we have to go through a narrow spot in the middle, and then we'll be back with Carl. Woo! I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but what is that? I was right, it is beautiful though. So the tide is definitely going down because we are steaming through here. We're not even doing that many revs on the engine, and we're doing like 6 knots. But it's beautiful. How's Mr. Captain Davy doing?
Good.
Have you released your butt cheeks?
Yeah. It was only that one little skinny part. This bit seems alright, but I shouldn't speak too soon because still got to wiggle our way through here.
But it's deep through here.
Definitely seems a lot better. Well, there's a lot of current that comes up and down through here, coming on and off the bank.
Pretty nice view out there, you guys.
What's that?
Certainly is. This is a pretty part of the Bahamas, that's for sure.
It's so freaking pretty.
Oh, that's so much better. These are good. These are my reading glasses with prescription, and they've also got what they call polarized lenses on them. But actually just putting these, what are these? Oakleys? No. Costas. Putting the Costas on, that's just reading the reef is so much better. So I'm swapping a little bit between the two because the Costas are no good for reading my charts. Maybe one day I'll look into getting some prescription lenses for these guys.
Your white lenses.
The white lenses. So is that an issue, guys, with the white lenses? I know I've had a few comments about them. What do you think? Do I keep the white lenses or should I swap over to my black? Sorry, not white lenses, white frames, or should I be using the black frames? Leave it in the comments.
I like the white ones.
Yeah, well, let's see what people think.
So not every passage is beautiful and sunny. Today we're making our way down to the Gementos, down to Flamingo Key, and it's rainy. So it's a bit wet and miserable outside. But it does look like it's starting to clear up on that direction. Maybe some more rain coming from over there. This is one of those days that it's good to have the remote control for the...
Yeah. So I can actually, one second guys, I'm just going to pause my audio book here. Yeah. Oh, there's the pause button there. Yeah, so this is good. I feel like one of the fancy boats. Because now if I put that there, we can pretend I've got one of them indoor helm stations. So I've got a chart and I've got the remote control. Thanks, Chris. for steering the vessel basically. So we don't need to worry about the sails, because we haven't got any. So yeah, so we're all good. We can just sit here every now and again, go out, have a little peek around and stuff like that, take that in turns. But this is fantastic.
That was the cheesiest smile ever.
But it's good, it's great. Look at me, I'm happy. I'm just choosing my auto book. And yeah.
So we've arrived at Flamingo Key in the Gemento Island chain. The Gementos and the Raggeds are one and the same from what I've seen. Ragged Island is a little bit further south. Flamingo Key is one of the first stops on the way south. In Flamingo Key, we haven't seen any actual flamingos, but there is some little tide pools that have red shrimp in them. So maybe there used to be flamingos here, and that is how it got its name. When we turned up here, there wasn't that many boats anchored, so we were able to get nice and close to the beach and anchor in nice, soft sand. It did get really busy with a lot of boats coming up from further south. On Navionics on the charts, it does say that our anchorage can only fit 3 boats. That is false. There was a lot more boats anchored in here the past couple days. While we've been in Flamingo Key, we've done a lot of beach walks. We've caught some fish. We had a barbecue on one of our other friends' boats. We've had bonfires on the beach. And I've actually been getting quite good at blowing on the conch horn. But it has been absolutely beautiful here. The sunsets have been incredible and the company is that much better. So the Raggeds are remote and beautiful, but there's a lot of fishing boats that come in through here, which means there's a lot of sharks in the water, and specifically bull sharks. So Fox has been chasing them around the boat, which makes us a little bit nervous. So we've been keeping her inside more than normal. But the sunsets have been fantastic here. Fox, come on, up. Don't chase sharks. So the sunsets have been beautiful here. Fox, no. And it looks like we're in for another beautiful one tonight. No, Fox. Oi, come on. Up. Not down on the sugar scoops. These sharkies are not your friend.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night.
hope you've enjoyed this week's episode as we've made our way further south. Stay tuned for next week's episode where we go through some rough cuts to get out of the Gementos and head towards Long Island. Hope you have a good week.
'Cause I am a barefoot man, barefoot to make my stand. I bare my soles for all the world to see, yeah. I am a barefoot man, feet planted firmly in the sand. Bare your souls, come along with me. Lose your shoes, lose your blues, come along with me.